and just flip the culture. They think that he's just going to enact big change. I'm starting to look at AJ Brown. I started to watch some film, Will Still. I just wanted to see, just in case I was bugging or something. I don't think AJ Brown is elite, right? And not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I want y'all to run over to Big Print Champs. Grab your Hurt Season merch. Grab everything pertaining to LB via the merchandise shop. Also, I want to thank y'all for streaming. God bless who hating. I know this is going on day 3 without a video from your boy. I've been a little under the weather, but I ain't too sick to be at this game today. I want to see AJ Brown make history. And with that being said, all your tailgate needs will be met by Philly Sports Trips. You want to make sure you tap in with Philly Sports Trips. The link is in the bio. They will set you up. Tailgate after tailgate after tailgate, they continue to do their thing. And who better to bring this opportunity to you guys than me? Yeah, let's talk about it. No content creators were harmed during the production of this film, I should say. The points I'm making are not out of bad blood. The points I'm making are just, listen, I'm a content curator. I used to be a content creator, but now I'm a curator. I just bring fire conversation pieces. I bring fire ideas. I bring fire looks, all surrounded by my Philadelphia Eagles. And in the curation process for this week, I realized that you got people that's film watchers and people that's real watchers. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a film watcher and a real watcher. See, today, ladies and gentlemen, the Philadelphia Eagles have a multitude of unique opportunities at 1 o'clock when we play the Commanders. The first one being is we can end the Commanders' decade. Now, what do I mean by end their decade? Usually around this time of the year, I'm looking to end the season. We can end their decade. It's being reported that the Commanders are, in fact, using this game as a benchmark on whether they are traders or buyers at the trade deadline, or whether they're just trying to make a push or they're trying to unload talent to get some picks so they can look better for the future. The Philadelphia Eagles will determine that for them today. I think if we beat these guys bad enough, Ron Rivera's bags are packed. I think Ron Rivera's bags are packed if we beat these guys bad enough. You know what I'm saying? I think Chase Young and Montez Sweat are playing in different jerseys if we beat these guys bad enough. Eric Bieniemy could be the interim coach for the rest of the season if we beat these guys bad enough. All of that hangs in the balance. All of that is in the grasp of our power. That's what we need to go out there and do. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? The second objective, we get to see A.J. Brown make history today. A.J. Brown could be the first wide receiver with 6 straight games of 125 receiving yards or more, breaking Megatron's record, who he's now tied with. A fire curation is already in my mind if he breaks this record today, by the way. That's dope because, if you look at the film watcher in the beginning of the video, who I have a lot of respect for, Vash Lombardi, if you look at the film watcher, he and his diagnosis of the film when the trade was announced to A.J. Brown, he didn't think A.J. Brown would be a culture setter. He didn't think he would flip the culture in Philadelphia. He didn't think A.J. Brown was elite. He questioned if he said Tannehill was better than Hurts. Culture. A lot of these guys got to understand when you speak about things like culture for the Philadelphia Eagles, if you ain't in it, you wouldn't know anything about it. The Philadelphia Eagles, even if we were having 4-win seasons, that is a culture of its own. Now, culture on the football field, that should be A.J. Brown's middle name. A.J. Brown absolutely flipped the culture for the Philadelphia Eagles. A.J. Brown absolutely is an elite wide receiver. A.J. Brown has shown us that he's always open. Simple as that. The debates were that CeeDee Lamb was better than A.J. Lamb. That's what A.J. Brown, that's what a lot of these guys said. They said Lamb Chop was better. Last year, Louis T said he had a better 3 in terms of wide receiver core. How? When my 1A and my 1B better than all three of yours. Make it make sense. Film watchers watch film in order to make their side look good. Real watchers. You know what I mean? So you might be confused by the word real. You think I'm using R-E-A-L, R-E-A-L, real, R-E-E-L, like a movie reel. Real watchers, like Steven Spielberg, those guys. Like, you know who's a real watcher? Gate City Sports. That's a real watcher. He's going to tell you what's really happening during his film breakdown. If you good, the tape don't lie. You see, these film watchers, you know what I mean? I have nothing against them at all. I keep saying that. But, you know, these film watchers made me watch film. And it made me see that they don't tell the truth. They don't tell the truth. A lot of these film watchers will tell you something. They'll use big terminology that only film watchers and real watchers would know. And it'll throw you off. It'll throw you off real quick. So watch for yourself. Educate yourself. It'll throw you off real quick. Because there's no way if you watched the film and was a real watcher, there's no way you didn't see the potential of A.J. Brown. There's no way you didn't see it. See, these film watchers tried to cloud our judgment. They did. The film watchers tried to cloud our judgment. And again, it's no disrespect. No disrespect. But what these film watchers got to stop doing is they got to stop being homers about the situation. If you're going to be a film watcher who wants to evolve into a real watcher, you got to take off your team colors. You got to call a spade a spade. You got to call a spade a spade, because it's nothing but a bunch of Cowboys content creators who still saying Jalen Hurts ain't good. They got to see it again. What's the point of watching a film if you don't call a spade a spade? I will never understand it. But, you know, the culture thing is what bothers me the most about A.J. Brown. Because without A.J. Brown, you might not get Kevin Byard. You might not get him. You might not get him. You know why nobody don't care about the back and forth Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown had around week 2? Because as soon as he, quote unquote, might have complained for the ball, he had 125 receiving yards ever since. Ever since. See, the culture thing is what bothers me. You want to know what A.J. Brown told Kevin Byard when he got here? You're a winner now. We do things different. He's setting the culture before dude even step on the field. Understand that it's a difference between a film watcher and a real watcher. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Understand. See, real watchers curate masterpieces. Real watchers can let you know what's going on before you even see it happening. See, a real watcher could tell you that it's her season before it was even her season. You hear me? See, a real watcher can tell you that Hassan Reddick is very comparable to Micah Parsons in stats and impact. You know? See, a real watcher could tell you we about to blow out the Dolphins. How many film watchers you know nicknamed Crystal Ball?